Good morning and welcome to Presence of Light with Charlie Riverman Bergeron. I want to welcome you all to this gathering here on the day of the full moon and lunar eclipse, which is a powerful portal and gateway to both our inner self as well as our greater galactic self. And so that will pretty much encompass what I'm going to talk about this morning under the heading of dropping into our hearts. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Leonie. Good morning, Lisa. Thank you all for being here. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Maine, and we had a lot of rain yesterday, so that was quite powerful and necessary. This week, I have been focusing on the Divine Mother and the Divine Father. And as this full moon approached, what came up for me was to go and do my grid work on the top of a mountain and finish a rose quartz heart star tetrahedron by placing rose quartz hearts into the ground. And it needed to be done. I was guided by this before this full moon, as the energies that are coming in for all of us now are going to be quite transforming on many levels. And as we've led up to this, I see a lot of people discussing many different aspects. This morning, for one, there was, it said, a lunar eclipse is when negative subconscious energies enter into us from the cosmos. It is not a time to open up to receive inspiration or light codes. Eclipses are the time to be inwardly strong, conscious, sun-like, positive, and heart-centered to counteract the negativity that either streams into us at a lunar eclipse or the negativity that we create, that we stream out of the cosmos during a solar eclipse. And as I read that, I looked and I said, wow, these are thoughts of fear. These are thoughts of powerlessness. And my awakening this morning was one of divine love. My awakening this morning was one of communication with the Divine Mother, who, after writing last night what I was going to talk about, completely changed my whole concept of what I wanted to talk about. And it is about dropping into our hearts. But as we see outside of us right now, we have both the moon, who represents the feminine, and the sun, who represents the masculine. And we have Mother Earth, which I consider the child. And it is we, the child, that is going to come between Mother Moon, Father Sun, or as in some ancient traditions, Grandmother Moon and Grandmother Sun, and Mother Earth. And so here we are going to come between the two of those. And while some may say, well, it's going to block out the light and it's, darkness and positivity, what I saw this morning was the yin and yang symbol. And I said, what a perfect representation of what's going to be taking place during this eclipse. You're going to have both dark and light, and yet you're going to have the darkness in the light, and you're going to have the light in the dark. It was equanimity. It was perfection. It was the divine masculine and feminine coming together as one. And so too, as I looked at this morning, and I was guided to look at it as, how do we fully embrace something this powerful that will affect our heart resonance way into the future, and come away with that being more enamored to speak and be who we truly are? And that was the topic originally, dropping into our hearts. I wanted everybody to think about dropping into their hearts today. We live primarily in this mind, in this ever busy construct in our head, the brain, which is always calculating, always seeking answers, always seeking solutions. It's always doing something. It is never still. It is always in motion. And in that process, we truly disconnect from our hearts. Our heart field resonates and it touches the mind. But we're not really functioning from the heart. And we haven't for thousands of years. I'm feeling that this is what this full moon eclipse is all about. It's about each of us dropping down into our heart center, being still, knowing that there's a birthing about to happen. The womb of the mother is going to give birth. And in that birth, it's going to be a great light. And in that great light, each of us will be shown something very amazing about ourselves. And so that's what I want everybody to think about today and during the next week, because this doesn't play out just in one day. It plays out into the future. And what we create within ourselves now is what brings forth great benefit to us in what we term as the future. Because we live in this time-space continuum, and our mind is continually locked into that frequency in order to discern where and what and who, what, when, where, why, and how, all of those questions that it seeks to answer. What does the heart seek to answer? And if we drop into our hearts, and I want to take you there, and I want you to just sit quietly in that heart space and ask yourself some questions that I read. Anita Moorjani, a wonderful woman who speaks about her near-death experience and coming back and sharing with others her gifts. Some questions that she wrote in one of her newsletters. So let's just close our eyes. Take a deep breath into your abdomen, releasing it slowly and softly. Repeating that and knowing that in that breath is millions of years of evolution. That one simple breath represents millions of years of evolution and understanding. Another deep breath, and I just want to read this to you. Moon, O Mother Moon, O Mother Moon, Mother of living things, hear our voice, O Mother Moon. O Mother Moon, O Mother Moon. Open your heart to the beautiful divine essence of the moon, who has circled the earth for as long as humanity has been here, who has been an interface between earth and the sun, always present, yet not always honored and respected. The cycles of life rule and run by the cycles of the moon. Those of you who are women know far more than I do as a male. And I want you to tap into that energy field, the energy field of the divine feminine. As you breathe into that, I want you to descend from your thinking mind down through your throat chakra into your heart chakra. Visualize it as a large cavernous space of peace, of harmony, of balance. This is where we truly dwell. It's not an illusion. It's not a thought. It's the real home. The home, much like the sound Om. Feel that. Home. Say it. Speak it from your heart. Feel the vibration in your heart. Home. This is the cradle of creation, always held in the arms of the Divine Mother. And the Divine Father is being called now by the Divine Mother. She's calling, come, come to me. Join me here in my heart space. Let us become one again. Let us end this separation. Yes, we dance among the stars in different trajectories. Yes, we have separated in the human form into masculine and feminine gender. But it's time we come back together. Back together within this heart space, within the heart space of all living forms. It is I who have always loved you, and it is you who has always loved I. And our children, so dispersed across the galaxies, are calling us home. Home into their hearts, where they have now dropped They've dropped into the true space of who they truly are. Breathe into that. Know that the divine love that cannot be separated into masculine and feminine is burning brightly within each of your hearts. And this dropping into this heart space is all that is needed during this full moon, during this eclipse, during any crisis that arises, during any time you are suffering, or someone is creating pain in your life. Drop into your hearts. Know that in this space, you are the divine children of the sun and the moon, of Mother and Father God. And beyond that, you are an amazing soul, as my angels have guided, source of unconditional love. Just rest there, feeling love, feeling compassion, feeling gratitude, knowing that that person, that being you are feeling right now is the true you. Allow yourself to fill with grace. Grace, the nectar of Mother and Father God. Who want us to experience it in every way possible and in every moment of our lives. And into this field of heart resonance, we are one. And I speak these words from my heart to yours. I love you. I thank you. I respect you. I send you peace, light, and love beyond which you have ever felt before. Drink. Sip it slowly. Know that in this heart space we have created, we are igniting the hearts of others who are not even aware of what we are doing. And as you embrace this, I now ask you to gently return consciousness to your present mind, your physical mind, rise up from your heart into your head. Open your eyes. Come back. Be present. But feel the difference. Feel the difference. And look around you. See the difference. Know that the Divine Mother and Father have never abandoned you for one moment of your life. They have never abandoned those you have lost as family members or friends in this lifetime or any other lifetime. They are all here with us in that space. There is no separation. This is what the Divine Mother has asked me to bring to you. I have 3 pages of notes. Yes. That's not what she wanted. What she wanted was for me to touch your hearts with her presence. And I can only hope that I have honored that. May each of you, as we move forward, know how precious every moment of our life is. Whether it's 5 minutes or 20 minutes or 10 minutes. But every minute you can spend in that heart space shares your heart resonance with millions of others. And that is so powerful that in that practice of dropping into your heart, we not only change the world, we change ourselves, we change each other, and bring us all back into a cohesive field of collective resonance, where honor and respect, gratitude and grace, love, beauty, wisdom are all present. And so this morning, before I came up here, I pulled this lovely galaxy card. And the title of that is Celestial Guidance. And as you know, I don't choose these things. I just listen and do what I'm guided to do. Show up on the mountain, place crystals, bless water, appear here on this show and speak to you. And the message here, celestial guidance, is this: I am a master astrologer. I follow the stars knowing grace, love, and protection. The affirmations are, as I gaze into the night sky and see the stars in all their glory, I feel the expressions of great wonder as the stars beckon me. The cosmic rhythms bring me new opportunities and experiences for self-knowledge. They offer me security and refuge as they carry me towards my spiritual destiny. On that card, those cards were given to me by the same person that wrote that message or posted that message about the fear of gathering the energies during the eclipse. The energies of the universe do not discern who and what is done with them. It's we who do that. And it's we who choose to see things fearfully or with love. And if we're living in this brain as we have for the past thousands of years, it is fear that will guide us. Even just a tiny little bit of fear guiding us disturbs the heart resonance. It's now the time for us to drop into the heart and rule and guide our lives through what comes and feels here. And know that as you feel it, so does the Divine Mother and Father. Let us honor that within us. And there's so much beauty that each of us have to offer. And so I'm just going to see if I can scan and see if anybody has anything that they would like to say or be addressed. And so mostly it's good mornings. And I just want to thank you for allowing me to be here in your life. Thank you, Humanity Healing, Leonie and Chris, for this opportunity to fill this space and sit here and speak. It's an honor for me to know at some level that the messages which come through me are being sent out into the world, and they're not my messages. They're the messages of divine messengers who are within each of you if you open your hearts to listen. But as I said in the beginning, the mind chatter, we have to find space in our days to let go of that. Let go of that thought pattern and just drop into our heart. And just sometimes you don't, just be still and just watch all of that other stuff play out. You can play light music, solfeggio frequencies. You can put on, earplugs, whatever helps to create that space where the interference is not coming into your other senses, and just feel that heart space. Drop into your heart. And I promise you that if you make it a habit to drop into your heart space and honor that true divine self you are, your life will change. And it will change in ways not so much perhaps on the outside at first, but the inside. And you will come to love yourself once again, as you did when you were an innocent baby. That love, you'll feel that again. And you'll know that it's okay to share it. We don't have to keep it hidden any longer. And so that's the end of what seems to be coming through for me. I'm getting sort of a feeling of closure. And I just want to thank you all for being here. I hope you enjoy your journey through the eclipse, and know that this is just the magic of our universe that we live in. And may that eclipse and that full moon bring you energies which are respectful to you, to the true divine being you are. With that, I'm complete. I thank you. It's been a pleasure to be here and to offer that message and those moments to you. And it was not something I ever expected I would do today. And so I'm honored that I was asked by my guides to do this. I love you. I thank you. I respect you. Have a great week. We'll see you next Friday. And wherever you are, wherever you go, remember, you're a soul, a source of unconditional love. Bye-bye.